And this is what it looks like in my setup. It looks super clean. It is quite big as well for this setup. I think that's amazing. Look at that. This is a gaming chair by GTPlayer, and I'm gonna build and review it. All right, let's get inside this box. That didn't work. Minecraft. Here's a close enough scissors I got. Let's get the sucker open. Inside the box, what do we get? We get the back of a chair. Holy cow, that's big. A pillow. Legs. Another pillow. Whoa. That is a huge seat. Box with something in it. We got more plastic, wheels, pistons, and the hardware. First step, build the feet. Roger that. It comes nicely packaged. What is in here? Oh, oh my gosh, there's a lot of metal. Got that. Handles, arms. There's a centerpiece, and a bunch of other parts. Legs, slip in and get screwed together. The foam helps, is a nice thing to put on when working with the bottom. Next goes on the feet. Holy cow. Let's see. There we go. Now the lovable piston. Let me put this on here. Perfect. Next thing we do is we build the arms. So we're gonna need this. Oh, I guess that slips off. Whoa, those are some big brackets. Gotta slip it through this plastic, it looks like. There we go. One side done. Next side. Next side is also done. Now we gotta attach to the bottom. Let's get this bottom right here. Oh my gosh. Look at that. That is so soft. Like, the design looks so cool in it too. There we go. Now time to attach this here. All these screws are like this really big heavy duty style screws. Here we go. Now time for these big heavy duty arms. And final screw installed. Next up, what do we got? We got ourselves, what in the world are you? Oh, they're the front feet look things for the feet rest. I have built chairs like this before, so I know what this is like when it comes to putting the feet rest in, and I have a trick for you guys to see this. So install them like normal, like this, but don't screw it all the way down so it's loose. Now that they're basically loose, grab your feet rest. I know technically it's not the step right now, but this is the trick. Insert it to here, wiggle it back and around until you get this perfect straight pull in and out motion where it's perfectly straight. Then slowly pull it out straight where it's gonna be perfect. Grab your tool and tighten down the handles like so. Test it one more time. Feel that's nice and straight. Remove it, and now tighten the tops without moving them at all. That's the whole tricky part here. And now, in theory, this should flow. There we go. Nice, smooth in and out. Those are now perfectly aligned. Now I move on to the next step. Setting the bottom onto this. If we line it up just right. It's on and it's rolling. Now we gotta put the back on. So we're gonna need this mount right here and also the lever. Do not pull this up. This is spring loaded. Keep it in its position. You can move this one around. It's not spring loaded at all. I just pinched my finger. Be careful. Take this out of the bag. Oh my gosh, this looks so clean. Look at that. The design here looks really cool. Okay, let's get this back on. And now I attach the back. This thing is so black, it looks like a void on the camera. That is hilarious. Now I put the other side on, use the tool to guide the screws, and now I gotta tighten these all down. There we go, that one's all tightened up. We gotta put plastic covers on now. Which one goes where? So this one goes here. Here we go, now we put the covers on like this to hide the screw holes. Rotate it around to do the exact same thing. This side should be much easier than the other one. There we go, both decals are on. Pop that in the hole, and now I put the trim pieces back on, or on I should say. And they're rubber too, so they're much nicer to put on than those stupid plastic ones. And now the next thing are the armrests, which the armrests are huge and slippery. Make sure they go the direction they need to go, where the big end is at the front and the small end is at the back. And there we go, first armrest on. By the way, to put the armrest on, you put the small side towards the back and the big side towards the front. Also, they lean, so I accidentally put the right, I put them on the wrong side. Please pay attention to that when you build yours. There we go, got the right one, so it curves inwards now. There we go, first armrest on. And now, well, that was the second time putting that same one on. But now we get to put the last one on. I believe that is all the pieces besides the pillows. There we go. Armrests are on. I completely forgot that this thing came with a footrest. So now all you gotta do is fold this down, slide it into the holes you already programmed earlier. Slide it. Wait, did I have it in? There you go. Slide it in. Oh my gosh, this is a felt embroidered pillow. That is amazing. Same with this, felt embroidery. with the rubber band at the back. Let's check this thing out. And would you look at this thing? It looks so cool, from the embroidery all the way down to the etching on it. The red trim all the way down the side. This thing just looks amazing. Plus, with this chair, it does say 2025. And honestly, I do like the pattern behind it. And also down here. I just like the chair the way it looks like this. Looks really nice. The lever right here lets the chair go up. Oh, wow. That looks real nice. On the bottom here, you pull this out, flip it down, push it in a little bit, and boom, you got yourself a nice relaxation of a chair. Oh, and then here's the lever. You pull it, and it moves. Let me go ahead and get on it. You can move these armrests up and down. These are super slick. I removed that. Has a nice support in the back. Of course, the lever right here means we can go all the way down. Look at that. Oh man, this is actually fairly relaxing. I like this. I don't feel like I'm gonna tip over like I am. Tip over. Tip over. Oh, that was quick. Way quicker than I thought it was gonna go. But what does it look like in a gaming setup? Well, let's go to my gaming setup and let's see. And this is what it looks like in my setup. It looks super clean. It is quite big as well for the setup. I think that's amazing. Look at that. Fits in with the aesthetics of my setup. It is a very good sized chair, and I am underneath a loft. So size comparison, it's a big chair. Well, to me, it's a big chair. To you, maybe not, but who knows? I think this is an amazing chair. Feels good. Gaming on it felt pretty decent. I did play on it for about 30 minutes, got lost in playing. But all around, looks like an amazing chair. Fits really well. And especially love the fact that it has this pull-out little leggy thing. This is like a vinyl type fabric. And then you've got some plush fabric like felt. This is felt, this is vinyl, and this is embroidered. The embroidery on this thing looks so clean. I would rather run that than this, just because of how it looked. If I removed the pillows, to me, this just makes it look a whole lot more premium. But hey, I've owned GTPlayer chairs in the past, and mine currently holds up. All around, I like the chair. I'm glad I got it, and now I gotta do some gaming on it. I know when I push my back against it, it does like this weird little boop, but I'm gonna guess that's a cushioner. So, I like it. Can't wait to use it. Thank you, GTPlayer, for making this good chair. And now, I'm gonna get to work to finish up this video you're watching. Hope you enjoyed this video and this review, and I hope to see you in the next review. Maybe I'll see you there. See ya.